Vern. Hey, pretty lady. Hi. Thank you for coming. Hey, Robin. Thank you for coming. Robin, how are you feeling? Are you feeling better? Crystal, thank you for coming. Um, about the same. I'm sorry. Well, hopefully you'll start feeling a lot better soon. So yesterday when I went live, I actually had a meeting to get to and I wasn't paying attention to the time, so I had to kind of rush off, which was annoying, but I mean, it wasn't annoying. It was just I was annoyed with myself because I need to manage my time better. Um, hey Rico, welcome. Thank you for coming. Rico, how are you? So, I had to because I really do need to do better with time management. So, because I've been off. I was off yesterday, off today, off tomorrow. I don't go back to work until Tuesday. So I was like, okay. And I kind of have been like not really on social media like I normally am. Just kind of like I think today I may have watched two videos, maybe. Maybe. Um and I haven't really been on Instagram like I normally am and Facebook and stuff. I just been kind of just watching TV and just relaxing and just kind of with my own thoughts. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. Today I actually cleaned up, dusted a little bit and stuff because I needed to. Yeah, today I was out of sorts. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I disconnect, and I feel it's necessary. Um, and I don't want anybody to ever feel like I'm abandoning them or anything like that. But it's just that sometimes I simply just have to I just have to I really just have to disconnect. Like I can't really say much more than that. I just disconnect and I don't answer messages. The only people that normally get a text back when I feel like this is people that I talk to often and my kids. But other than that, it's like, and I feel bad sometimes when I do that, but it's necessary. It's really necessary. And I also tend to steer clear of negativity. So, Mrs. Naturally, hey sis, thank you for coming. Um, So I'm really enjoying not having to um deal with work stuff. Like I'm definitely so happy to be off and to take a break because I feel it's necessary because I was feeling burned out and I don't want to fail at a job that I've been doing for almost 11 years. I mean, that would be ridiculous, but I know that my attitude lately hasn't been great. So I definitely needed a break. Next time I take a break, I'm going out of town. That's my goal is to get out of Vegas. So the topic that I have for today is, do we share too much information? Now, and please forgive me if I'm not looking at the chat, but I look down at the chat because I don't have it up on the screen because it disappears anyways. Because I'm on my phone. So I'm going live from my other device. Um, but what I mean by that is, okay, I think there are times when it's okay to share things, and sometimes even when it's necessary to share things. So let's take the first one. When it comes to our health, and I just have some notes here, so I'm just kind of like, um, so let's talk about health. When it comes to your health, and health can encompass a lot of things. For women, it could be our fertility, our for all of us can it can be mental health, but for women, a big thing is fertility. Your fertility or infertility. So that's one of the things that, okay, I feel like when it comes to sharing, if you have issues in that department, that can be helpful. However, I think you kind of want to maybe limit the number of people that you share that with. And here's why, because some people have such a nasty spirit that they use that against you. Then they'll say things that they shouldn't say. And because I've seen it with my own eyes, I've seen women just drag each other down, when it comes to babies and stuff like that. And that's so nasty and so sickening to me. So I feel like, you know, you pick and choose who you tell that to. Um, because I feel like if you share it on a platform like this, you leave yourself open to people saying things that they shouldn't say because they get mad about something, whatever they get mad about. And that's the first thing, that's the sad part about it is that's the first thing that people do is pick each other apart because of something that has happened or something that is happening to them. And I feel like that is just so messed up and I hate it. I'll tell y'all right now, I hate it. And I won't do that. I will never do that to anybody because I feel like that is such a it's just such a sensitive topic. And even though I've shared with certain people on this platform things that I've gone through, I would hope that they don't try to use that against me or try to say something crazy to me. But so many people do that. And I feel like that's one of the things that and I'll say for women and men as well, because I know that there's men that may be married that could have, in their marriage that maybe they've been trying and it just hasn't happened. So they may not want to share that either. And I just feel like that's one of the things that it could be considered sharing too much only because of how other people are. Now, keep in mind, I'm not saying you shouldn't, but I'm just saying that you have to be ready for whatever comes with sharing that because people are nasty and we know that people can be really mean on social media especially. Um when it comes to a health diagnosis that I feel can help someone else that may be going through it, that I feel is okay to share for the simple fact that like with this what we're going through now, the pandemic. I had coronavirus. So I know what I experienced. I can't speak for anyone else, but I know for me I know what I experienced. So that I feel like when you go through something like that, you can definitely share that because that can help someone else. Not saying that if you had issues with infertility, it can't help someone because it can. However, do you really want someone to have that to attack you with? I don't think so. I just don't think that that's something that you want to give people ammunition because some people are just mean. I just, it really makes me upset to see some of the things that people say. Like, I can't even, like, I'm not shocked. It just, it hurts. It hurts my heart to see people do those kind of things to each other. But I feel like when it comes to maybe you've gone through, or maybe you have an autoimmune disease, we'll use that for example. You have an autoimmune disease and you know that there's other people that suffer from it. And you know that there could be people that are suffering in silence that just don't even want to say anything. They just don't even know where to start. That's when I feel it can be helpful to share something like that because you're actually putting it out there because you want to help and tell people what you've been through, and because maybe a treatment that you're doing works well for you and it could possibly help them. So I feel like that's something that you could share. Um of course, we know with weight loss and your weight, people always want to give advice anyways when it comes to your weight. But I feel like if you're on a weight loss journey, that's something that you could share because maybe something that you're doing can help somebody else. Kenneth, the famous Kentucky fan. Hello. Welcome to Angel Lives. Thank you for coming. Um, I feel like that could be helpful. And of course, still, people use everything to tear people down. One of the things that I find with when you share online that you're on a journey, that you're trying to lose weight, however you're trying to do it, people tend to monitor your diet more than you do. They monitor what you eat more than you do. If you post a video eating something, first thing they do is want to go in on you. And it's like, hmm, um, you ain't over there looking like the picture of health. So I don't know why you over here asking me why you saw me eating a brownie or something. Like, but it's just, I feel like with that, you got to be ready for the backlash as well because people are going to watch everything that you eat. They're going to watch, if did you post a workout video, what kind of exercises are you doing. They're going to watch your water intake. They're going to watch everything that you do from that point on. So you just got to be ready for it if you want to share it. um One of the other things that I feel could be an overshare is with your when what's going on with your family. Sometimes, with family, things happen in families. Everybody goes through different things within their family. I mean, there's people on YouTube who have two sets of kids, and by that I mean they have older kids that are like in their teen or like late teens and early 20s, and then they have small children. And you would never know that they have older kids because they don't talk about their family because somewhere along the way some things might have happened, and they just choose not to bring that part of their lives on YouTube and on social media. And I get it because I feel like we have to protect our families. We definitely have to protect our kids if they don't want to be um, on social media. We really do have to protect them from that. Like with my kids, I'll use myself as an example. My kids are not really into social media like that, especially YouTube. I mean, I know my oldest son, has done a couple podcasts for Facebook and YouTube because he's a basketball player. Um, but my youngest son, he's just not that social media person. And so I tend to not push them to come on my channel and to do videos with me and stuff because I know that that's not really their thing and they're not really comfortable with it. And I'm a mother. I'm a mother. So I don't want anybody ever feeling like they can come for my kids and I'm not going to let them have it because I will. You come for my kids, I have to. I'm always going to be a mother. So I just feel like I have to protect my kids. And even with my family, I'm not real I don't ever want to force my family to feel like they have to be on my channel or they have to be in videos. I would ask first. but I just don't want to make people feel like they have to be on my channel. Crystal Christine says mine's not either, like they like looking at TikTok but don't post as much. Yeah, and that's the same with my kids. They're not really social media people like that. Even though my oldest son, he has a pretty good like Instagram following and Facebook and stuff, but he's not really like that into it like that. Okay, Nene. Hey sis, how you doing? I just did a video yesterday reviewing your sauce, but I'm not going to tell you if I liked it or I didn't like it because you're going to have to wait on that video. That's what I was supposed to be doing today, y'all, but I didn't get to that. I'm going to get those two videos up over the weekend because did I do two? I've recorded, but that's one thing I did do since I've been off. I haven't just been a complete bum. I did do 3 videos, but I have the review of Nene's sauce. Y'all make sure y'all head over to her channel and check out her website to get your sauce. This is the envelope that comes in the sauce. Yeah, so yeah, she got the sauce. She got the sauce. So yes, that I feel like when it comes to your family, you don't have to necessarily share things that are happening with your family unless you want to. Like when my sisters were both going through their health things, I did share because it does affect you when your family goes. So I did. I shared it. I did. And I know I'm buffering. Not really sure why. Um, now YouTube don't want me to be great. But I did share that, but I didn't go into too many details about what was going on because that wasn't my place to go into a lot of details about what was happening. Um, but um I definitely wanted to make sure that I just let everybody know what was going on in case I was missing or I come on a little bit down and because I didn't want to have to talk about it every day and tell everybody every day, well, this is what's going on. I just wanted everybody to know and move on from it. Um, when it comes to finances, and this is the last one that I'm going to cover because I want you guys to like get in on the discussion here because I know I've been running my mouth, but sometimes when I go live, y'all, I have to force myself not to really look at the chat and to just kind of stay focused because if I don't, I'll get all off topic. And when it comes to finances, keep that to yourself. Share what you want to. Again, I ain't here to tell anybody what to do. I ain't y'all mama. But I feel that when it comes to your finances, you should keep that to yourself. That's your business. That is not anyone else's business. It's no one's business how much money you make or how you're making your money. If you have a business, of course, promote your business, but keep your profits and your losses to yourself because people tend to start clocking pockets on social media real quick. You would be surprised at how people clock pockets on social media. So I would say keep that to yourself. Nini, what I was talking about, if you look at the title, I was saying, do we share too much information? And not just on social media. I mean, because we all have like coworkers and stuff like that. If you work, you have coworkers, or if you've worked in the past, you have people that you're friendly with and you're comfortable talking to, but not everybody deserves to be privy to certain information. And I feel like when it comes to your money, how you spend your money, how you save or don't save, that's your business. Because here's the thing, you will get a lot of unsolicited advice about money when you share certain things with people. Everybody want to tell you how to manage your money and what to invest and how to do it. And no, that's not your business. If I didn't ask you, then don't make it your business. And I'm big on that. If I didn't ask you for your advice, no matter what it is, don't offer me your advice if I didn't ask you. Cuz I'm not really one to ask for advice on stuff. But I'm serious. That is no one's business. Like how, okay, Vern, you have several different, you wear a lot of hats. You're doing a lot of different things. And you do share how to do things. You share how to invest and different things like that, and that's great. I love that about you. I love that you do that because it helps me. It has helped me as well. But what I'm saying is nobody has the right to ask you, Vern, how much money do you make from YouTube? How much money do you make from this business? How much money do you make from that business? Oh, well, you did this. How much did you make? That's nobody's business. Because for the simple fact, the minute people start finding out how much money you make, they start clocking your pocket. If they find out when you get paid, you can best believe you're going to get a text message or a WhatsApp message or something from somebody asking you for money because they know you get paid. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Because everybody feel like everybody is getting stimulus money, everybody want to ask for something. Listen, everybody is not getting that money. So mind your business and stay out my pocket. Girl, they sure do clock your pockets. Yes. Shay, how are you feeling? Shay, how are you? I didn't want to text you because I didn't want to bother you. I want you to rest. So that's why I haven't texted you. But you've been on my mind. Just know that. You've been on my mind and in my heart. But yes, so that's really what I mean when I say sharing too much because I've had people come to me and say, she says she over it. Oh, I know. It's going to be okay. You're going to be all right. I know right now it might not seem like it, but you will be. But I've had people like say to me, like come to me and ask me, like, how do I say to somebody that I want them to get out of my business and stop clocking my pocket? Stop telling people how much money you have. That's how you gonna do that. And sometimes we get excited about stuff and we can't help it. We just like, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. I got this money. I got this going on. I'm so excited. Sometimes you just have to contain yourself and keep it to yourself. I'm tired of the hospital. TCM. Oh, I know. I know it's a lot. It's a lot. I, unfortunately, I can relate. Um, but yeah, it's like you really do have to just you have to be selective in what you share on social media because man, especially YouTube. YouTube is vicious, y'all. I don't know if anybody else has like really seen it, but YouTube, excuse me, YouTube is vicious. There are some people out there that are just so mean and so nasty, and every little thing that they find out about you, they use it against you. And these people are going and digging all in people's business and digging all in people's background, trying to find out stuff. And it's like, there's a reason that people choose not to tell certain stuff on social media. And I feel like when it comes to people's children, and I'm going to use her as an example because if any of you guys follow Walt and Genuinely Nisha, Chilling with Walt and Genuinely Nisha, you know that they have been on this girl's helmet, as my son says. They have been on her head basically since Walt introduced her, they have just been so horrible. They have been so horrible to her. And I feel like it's because she hasn't shared certain information. So people are just mad. And it's like, but why is that y'all business? Because y'all don't know what that woman has been through. Y'all don't know if she has kids or not. Maybe that's something she just don't want to talk about because it's something that's hurtful. And they are just, I boy, they've been ripping that girl apart, ripping her apart. They do what they looking at. Right. But they've been on her head, y'all. They've been going and digging up old pictures, old social media accounts, old court cases, just all kind of stuff on this girl. And I see it because you know how YouTube is. I get recommendations for T channels because I watch a lot of like Entertainment Tonight. I'm subscribed to like Entertainment Tonight, Fox Soul, a bunch of different stuff. And so they feel like everything that's tea, they want you to see it. And so I do see it. And I'm just like, wow, I don't know how I don't know how she deals with it. I would just I don't know. At some point though, I will say this. I feel like if people are if it's starting to get to you, she hasn't said it's getting to her, but sometimes you can read people's body language and you can tell that they are bothered by something. And I know she did share with us that her mother passed away some years back. So I know that's hard as well because I lost my mom. So I know that that's one of those losses that you never recover from. I don't care how long it's been. You never stop missing your mother. You never stop missing your parents in general. Because my dad has been gone since I was 14, and I still miss him just like it was yesterday. So I know that that could be part of it as well. Yeah, Crystal, it is. It is really 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 too much. It's sad. It's sad. And it was in, I think it was a few videos back, like a Motivation Monday that I did, and I was saying women need to stop tearing each other down, and it's mostly women that are doing that to this. And it's like, what do y'all hope to gain by tearing her apart? Like, what did she do? I'm still trying to figure out what the girl did. I'm really trying to figure out what did she do? Like what did she say that made everybody so upset? They've been on her head, y'all, and I just don't understand it myself. I don't get why um there's so much anger towards somebody you don't even know. Y'all know I got my ginger ale. But yeah, it's sad. It's sad to see that happen to people. And and I feel like this because there's a lot of people out there with different channels that tell everything. They tell everything that happens in their life. They don't have a filter. They don't hold back because they feel like people gonna talk. Excuse me. They feel like people gonna talk about it anyway, so I might as well just tell everybody what's going on. But not everybody has a thick enough skin that they can tell what's going on and be ready to face what comes with telling what's going on. Because there, like I said, there's some people out there to just be waiting on you to say something. They be waiting, like, yeah, go ahead and tell so I can add my 2 cents. So that's why I feel like sometimes we do share too much. Um, there is a such thing as talking too much. And people even told me, like, don't tell your business on YouTube. Don't put it out there unless you're ready for what comes with it. That's evil. It is evil. It is. And it's like what I see on YouTube is that they want to make people cry. They want to break people down until they get them to the point where they cry. And then they be happy that they made people cry. And I'm like, wow, really? That's that's so mean and so nasty. And here's the thing about rumors. There's people out there that just make up stuff. They don't know what's going on in somebody's life. They don't even know these people, but they just make up things based off an assumption that they've made. If you don't know for a fact, because they are saying some really serious stuff against this girl, and it's like, if you don't know that to be a fact, why would you even put that out there? Why would you even put that out there if you don't know that to be true? I don't like it. I really feel, I feel a way about that. because just like I said, there's a reason that people keep certain things to themselves, and it could be that whatever she has gone through in her past is really hurtful, and she just don't want to talk about it, and they just keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And I will say this with Chilling with Walt, Walt doesn't care. He says it all the time, and I believe it. I believe he does not care. He's the same Walt that he's been since he started doing YouTube. To me, he is. I mean, other people said that he changed or whatever, but I don't see that. I see him being the same dude that he was when he came on the scene a year ago or however long ago it was that he first was on B Love's channel. He's the same person. He doesn't let it get to him. But for the women in his life, I think for them it's a little bit different because for some reason these women out here on YouTube are acting really crazy. And it's like, okay, first of all, Walt is one man. So all of y'all that's acting a fool can't have him because he's one man and he's with whoever he wants to be with. So why can't y'all just leave that alone? But they can't leave it alone, y'all. They can't leave it alone. And they really want this girl to tell her life story. Like they really want to know her background for some reason. And it's like I wouldn't say nothing. I would continue to keep it to myself. I know at some point some people feel the need to just go ahead and do a video and say, well, this is what it is. I would not. I would continue to keep my mouth shut if I was her. Maybe Walt got that good. Girl, they act like it. They act like it's got gold on it. Let me stop. Let me stop. That was so inappropriate. But yeah, they out here tripping and it's not that serious. It's like, y'all, come on. Y'all really doing the most, like for real. And that's just y'all making yourself look crazy. Soon as that girl go live, they in her live on her head. They talking about her from head to toe. Soon as he go live, they talking about her from head to toe. They in his live dogging her out, and he ain't saying nothing. He just reading the comments. He ain't really got too much to say. And it's just like y'all be sitting up waiting on these people to go live so y'all can be on their head. And that's crazy. I heard they be saying some real girl. Listen, I've been in the lives. They say some really nasty, messed up things about both of them, and it's just like, why though? Like, do you want them to go away? Because then you'll be on to the next person being a crazy troll and saying stuff you shouldn't say. Like, it's just, I don't know what their goal is. Like, what's the end goal here? Like what do you hope to accomplish by doing that to somebody? You want them to quit? Some people do quit YouTube because of that kind of stuff. But they go on and do something else that's related to social media. I just I don't know. I guess that's what their MO is to try to get them off social media, I guess. Cuz a lot of people's thing with him is that he's B Love's brother and he's made, he has a certain number of subscribers and he only got there because of her. But they say he don't deserve a channel. Like he doesn't deserve a channel because he don't do nothing. He don't have a topic. He just sits there and eats and don't say nothing. And that kind of, they get annoyed by that. But I feel like if that's not what you like to see, go watch somebody else. Nobody is putting a gun to your head forcing you to watch anybody on YouTube. If you don't like what someone is posting, you don't like their content, then don't watch them. I mean, how hard is it? You get a notification, unsubscribe, and say don't recommend the channel, and you won't see it ever again. But it's like you're subscribed clearly because you got your hater bell on because you be the first one to comment. So you got your hater bell on, and you done pick these people apart from what they eat to what they was wearing to how their teeth look to how they chew, how they swallow. It's like, dang. Yes, your hater bell. I call it the hater bell. As soon as somebody posts a video and you thumbs it down and go leave a rude comment, that you got your hater bell on. You're really a fan, but you're hateful. So, that's how I feel about it. I've always felt that way about YouTube. When you post a video and somebody thumbs it down and then go leave some crazy comment, they're a hater. And they don't want to be called that, but that's what they are. Cause how you was the first one to comment. You was the first comment on the video because you a hater. And they be proud to say, I was first. And I just want to tell you, when you hold your fork, you should hold your fork like this, or you should eat that with a fork instead of a spoon, or you should use a spoon for this and a fork for that. And I know you ain't using that kind of knife to cut that. And just, y'all, they be really on people's head. Like I watch Punky Bruce. She has a yeah. Yes, Shay. Yes. Because I'm always in people's comments. Even though I said it's not a good idea to read comments, because sometimes I get mad at the stuff that people say, I can't help myself. I have to read comments. But um I was watching Punky Brews and she was saying how one day she had Buffalo Wild Wings. She had the sauces from Buffalo Wild Wings because they sell some of their sauces. You can buy them. Well, she had made some wings and sauced them with the Buffalo Wild Wings sauce. So she named it Buffalo Wild Wings. She said it was people complaining that wasn't really Buffalo Wild Wings because it was homemade. Like it's really that much different. Because I'm using their sauce, probably the same sauce they use in the store, in their restaurant. They're selling it now. And I cooked my own chicken and mixed and used their sauce. And because she had ranch instead of, she had blue cheese and not ranch. So people was mad. I'm like, what? People are crazy. People are really crazy. Like you want to be mad at somebody because they didn't eat ranch? Or you want to be mad at somebody because they said they had Buffalo Wild Wings, but it didn't really come from Buffalo Wild Wings, so that makes you upset. Why? Like Buffalo Wild Wings ordered some chicken, fried it, and put their sauce on it. Okay. Just because she didn't get it directly from their restaurant doesn't mean it's not Buffalo Wild Wing sauce, because it is. So I just sometimes be really like, that's wow. That's too much. It's too much. Hey James, welcome. Thank you for coming. Um, yeah, I was just really done like with people. Like why it matter how people eat food, how they eat certain stuff, how they choose certain stuff. It's like, okay, maybe they don't have a lot of teeth in the back. Maybe that's why they chew like that. Or maybe they got a lot of cavities or they got a lot of crowns. And when you have a crown over a tooth, it makes the tooth feel weird. Maybe that's why they chew like that. Like, why you care so much about how somebody chew or how they swallow? Or I had somebody tell me that I needed to turn my mic down. I should have, and I should have approved the comments so it could show up on the video. But I got mad when I seen it because I'm like, wait a minute, I know you lying. They told me my mic was too loud and they didn't want to hear me swallow, and that um, your mic is too loud. I hate hearing you swallow, and that's why I don't subscribe to your channel. Uh, well, I think I make it known that I'll use a mic when I record mukbang videos, because I use my phone, and if I don't have a mic, you can't really hear me very well. Because people have told me that my audio was too low before I got the mic. That's why I got a mic. And now my swallowing is bothering you. Well, you were never going to subscribe to me anyways. You were never going to subscribe to my channel. You were never going to. So you're just mad. You're just mad about everything. So just go away. How old are these people? I don't know. I'm taking it. Most of them are adults, Vern. They old enough to know better than to be crazy and picking people apart like that and saying crazy stuff. And that bothered me when I was told that I swallow loud. Because I'm like, well, I have to swallow. So I stopped clipping this mic. I clip it on this cup. I stopped clipping it on my shirt like I normally do because I'm like, well, maybe that's why, because it's too close to my throat. So, and I don't want to gross people out with my swallowing, but I do need to swallow my food when I eat it. You can't win. You really can't win on this platform. No matter what you do, somebody is gonna have something to say. I like the ASMR. You do. But apparently she was really triggered by me. And it's always a person that don't have a channel and it don't even have a picture that's saying something crazy. And it's like, my thing is, if you don't like me, that's fine. Everybody's not gonna like me, and I don't like everybody. But you saying my swallowing bothered you? Well, I gotta swallow. I'm like, what? Okay. I'm not gonna tell you what you should have told them, because I'm saved and sanctified with the good Lord. I'm not gonna say what I wanted to say because I'm still a work in progress. But he working on me still, because I was like, I should really blast her and say something crazy, but I won't, because she don't even have a picture. You scared to even show your face, so I'm not even gonna say nothing. But it did make me self conscious, so I that's why I start putting the mic on my shirt, because I'm like, oh, uh, guess I should not have the mic attached to my shirt. So yeah, it is what it is. I feel like you can't win, you can't please everybody. You just do you. Just do what you do. Because I see them saying crazy stuff to the most positive people, and it's like, really, some people I just feel like you shouldn't come for them, because they definitely don't do anything that should even warrant that. But there's always going to be somebody out there that finds fault with something. So it's just, it is what it is. But I know for me, that kind of stuff kind of, it makes me self-conscious, and it does make me want to not record myself eating when I hear stuff like that, because I'm like, well, I do wear a mic. I don't know what else to tell. But I said I'm not gonna let people stop my mukbang videos. I'm not gonna let them stop me, because some people actually do like my videos. So I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I will probably be trying to upload vlogs. I'm gonna do a vlog this weekend, because I'm forced to go out and do some things. So I'm gonna vlog while I'm out and about. I will be vlogging. Um, I don't know, y'all. With YouTube, is for me, it's not it's not a full-time thing. Excuse me. I try not to focus on the numbers. I've been told to stop focusing on the numbers, so I'm definitely going to stop focusing on the numbers. But I'm just, I'm just doing whatever I feel like doing. It's my channel. I'm do what I want to do. I love vlogging. You do? I see. I don't. I don't love to vlog because, for one, sometimes I feel self conscious taking out the camera in front of people. People make you feel weird about stuff. I know I love your videos. Oh, Robin, thank you. See, you always tell me that, and that makes me feel good because it's just like I said the other day. Even if just one person loves my videos, then I'm happy. It makes me happy. And that's the thing I tell myself, focus on the positive and focus on those who support you and those who are there for you. Don't focus on the negative crazies that come out the woodwork every once in a while and say something stupid. Don't focus on them. I don't like vlogging in stores. Yeah, and it's really weird in stores because people be looking at you so hard. Like, that's why y'all don't get vlogs. Because I'll start it and then it just, they throw me off. They just throw me off. And I'm like, just forget it. Me too. I don't like your videos. You chew and swallow too loud. Well, don't watch. Well, then don't watch. Really, Robin? Wow. That that means a lot to me. Like, I'm so serious. That means a lot to me. I'm glad that I can help you. I'm glad that just watching me helps you. Like, that, wow. That's I wow. I'm not gonna cry because my eyelashes gonna come off. Um, but I'm glad. I'm really glad. I'm for real. Like, if I feel like, but I feel that way, Vern, for real. Like, if when people tell me that kind of stuff, it's just like, don't watch. Like, why are you telling me that you don't like how I chew and I swallow weird and my swallowing is so loud? And I've gotten some comments where I was just like, huh? Like, wait, huh? Okay. Mm. Well, I'm glad. I'm really glad that, because you, like I always say, you've been with me from the beginning. I think you probably came to my live the first time I went live. If I'm not mistaken, I'm trying to remember, but you've really been, like, seriously, a day one. Like, I think you were with me before I even had 100 subscribers. You were with me. So, um, that means a lot to me. Like, you don't even know, like, how much that means a lot. And I'll be honest with you guys, like, people like Robin and Crystal and, um there's like a bunch of people that used to come to my channel that don't anymore, but they used to come in the very beginning. And every once in a while they'll pop in. Relentless Renee, T Marie family. Um, there's a few other people. Shay, you were with me before I hit my 500, I think, because when I met you, I wasn't even at 500 yet. But you guys are like, um, y'all are the reason I keep going. Because even though y'all are content creators, y'all still make time to support me. Y'all make time to support my platform, and that means a lot to me. And that's why I keep going. Even though I've wanted to quit before and been like, I'm done with YouTube. I'm done with it. It's just the fact that, like, Vern, Nene, Shay, Mrs. Naturally New Orleans, y'all have rocked with me from the beginning. Like, really, before I hit my 1K, y'all were there with me. Y'all was definitely there with me before I got monetized, because y'all sat in my lives with me for hours. And that was like you've worked hard, and the people that have supported you have worked hard, because it ain't easy just sitting up listening to me ramble, because I get on my own nerves sometimes. So, but just knowing that y'all rocked with me that hard, it keeps me going. It really does. Back, I had to make the kids dinner plates. Ooh, what you cook? It's because we know the struggle and we have to be there for each other. That's right, Shay. We really do. We have to be there for each other. And I know it's not always easy because everybody goes through so much now during this time. And these days, first of all, time is flying. Time is going so fast. And it just seems like from one day to the next, you just don't know what to expect. Not that we ever did, because I'm not a psychic, so I never knew what the next day was gonna hold. But now it's like the next day coming so fast, you can't recover from one thing before something else happens. So it really is important to be there for each other when you can, because everybody needs some type of support. I mean, I know I do. And I used to be one of those people, I never wanted to admit if I needed help or if I was feeling some type of way. I used to try to hide everything. But unfortunately, my face gives away how I'm feeling. I've never been one that could really hide how I'm feeling because my face gives me away. So, but we definitely have to be there. We have to be. And I am so appreciative to everybody that comes my way, for everybody that I've, connected with and that I even talk to outside of the platform. I really appreciate y'all, because sometimes y'all talk me off the ledge. Seriously. It is. It is. It really is. Thank you. See, and I like like Crystal. Crystal, I know Crystal got a full plate, but it's never been a time that I text her that she didn't text me back. Even if it took time, she never ignores my texts. And I know that she has so much going on, but she still manages to be there, and I appreciate that. I love I oven baked 2 whole chickens with my sauce. Ooh, I injected the butter and poured the seasonings on top with rice, broccoli, and biscuits. Ooh, that sounds good. I know I haven't been uploading in about a year. I know, and I've been waiting on you to post something. Don't think I don't be checking, because I be checking. Thank you, Vern. Thank you for my super chat. I appreciate that, Vern. Thank you. Yes, we have. Yes, we have. And that's one of the things that I know, like, because I know Crystal's a night owl. So I know she'd be up. And when I had those nights where I can't sleep, even if we don't talk, we text. And that helps me. That helps me, just because sometimes I'm going to be real with y'all. Sometimes I can get so down and out that I just feel, I don't know, like I just be feeling like this, I ain't gonna make it. This is, I'm done with this, with life. And I don't want to be like that. I don't want to feel that way. I do appreciate having people that I can talk to. Crystal is one of the most loyal people I've ever known. She is. She really is. The struggle is really real. But when it gets tough, we have to remember why we started and to keep YouTube as a stepping stone to the next level. Yep, that's true, Nene. That is true. Let's see, Shay. Okay. With you, I didn't know you was a night owl. I figured you probably was more of a earlier person. You go to bed early. I know Crystal be up, because it's been times when Crystal has texted me and it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, what is she doing up? 2 o'clock my time. So I know it had to be 4 o'clock her time. Like, why is she up? She be up. And the crazy thing is I be up. Because I be up watching TV because I'm an insomniac. I'm ridiculous. I'm an E. Okay. Love meeting new and genuine people. You are extremely loyal and caring yourself. I thank you for saying that, Nene. I try. I do try. Simply K Eats. Hey, beautiful queen. How you doing? Thank you for coming. You had me rolling in that video. The video where you was eating the Popeye sandwich with the 2 times spicy and you had the bonnet on. You had me cracking up. Cause you was like, we family. I should be able to come on here and look however I want to look. And I was like, yeah, girl, you sure can. But I forgot to put it in my comments. Cause sometimes when you watching videos, I don't know why you forget people can't hear you. But yeah. I know you do. Cause I be up. I be wide awake. Girl, she used to be in my lives and it would be so late. Yep. Yep. Mine too. But I know that she's a night owl like that, and I am because y'all don't sleep good. Lately, I will tell y'all though, I started taking melatonin gummies, and I sleep through the night. So y'all probably won't hear from me in the middle of the night when I take melatonin. And I don't know why I stopped taking melatonin. I guess because I didn't want to get dependent on it, like just feeling like I have to have something to help me go to sleep. But listen, it helps. It knocks me. It helps me sleep through the night. Yes, melatonin, the Vitafusion. You can hit my Amazon store. I got them in my storefront under the health and I think it's under the health and wellness section in my Amazon store. Or just order it on your own. But either way, get you some melatonin because it does help. Oh, that melatonin ain't no joke. It'll knock you out. But you know what I like about it? I don't wake up groggy. If I take it in enough time where I can get at least 6 solid hours, I'm good. I wake up feeling fine, no problem. Now, there was a time when I took it and I had to get up early and because I didn't go to bed till late. I didn't go to bed till like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning and I chewed them up anyways, knowing I had to get up at like 7 o'clock. So I didn't feel great because I didn't get enough sleep. And that was my fault because I know with those, you got to, for me, for my body, everybody's different, but I know I need at least 6 solid hours after I take it. And then I'm good. Sleep is necessary for a healthy balance. Yes, it is. I didn't go to sleep till 7:30 this morning and woke up at 11. Girl, mm-mm. Crystal, if I did that, I would be so. I wouldn't. First of all, I wouldn't be able to function. I don't know how you do it, cause you got the kids and your hubby and the puppies. You got a lot, and yourself, and wow, yeah, you good. I'm scared to take it. Why are you scared to take it? It's natural. Melatonin is natural. It's not um it's a natural supplement. So you don't be scared to take it because if you need to sleep, you need to sleep. And we do need sleep because when we sleep, our cells rejuvenate and we need that. So you definitely need to get something to help you. And I would say always go with something natural. And I'm gonna tell y'all what else will knock me. Black seed oil. That black seed oil, half a teaspoon, had me feeling like I ain't gonna say what it had me feeling like because I don't want to get in trouble on YouTube. Because I don't do that no more. But it had me floating. And I floated right on up these stairs and got in this bed and I slept all night. Now, with the black seed oil though, because the black seed oil does a detox, has a detoxing effect, I don't take it as often because it promotes healing in the body, and sometimes when your body is healing in certain areas you feel pain. So I don't like that. I don't care for, even though it's necessary. So I don't take it every night. With the black seed oil, I take it like 3 nights out of the week. I'll do my black seed oil. I was doing so much yesterday. Oh my God. Vern. I'll DM you because I don't want to say it on here because I don't want, I don't want YouTube to be tripping. I will be quick to take a nap in the middle of the day if I didn't get enough sleep the night before. They don't call me Sleeping Beauty for nothing. I will find my sleep. I know that's right. You got to, though. You got to sleep. Sleep is necessary. And we have a natural sleep cycle. And that's why at certain points our bodies get tired because our body requires that rest. And when it don't get it, it's not a good thing. And you will notice when you don't sleep, you start to break down. Your body doesn't feel good because you ain't resting. You haven't given your cells a chance to rejuvenate. And you got to think about this. We breathe in toxins no matter what. We the air we breathe is toxic. The foods we eat. It doesn't matter what kind of diet you normally intake. That you could be vegetarian, you could be vegan. If you don't sleep, none of that is going to matter. So when you fall asleep in the middle of the day and sleep for a couple hours, don't feel guilty. You needed that. Your body needed that sleep. That was your body telling you to sit down somewhere. Like I needed that sleep. So we definitely have to. But I do have the Amazon storefront. If y'all want to hit that link up, it helps me out. It's free to you, but it does help me out if you order through my link. But definitely melatonin, Vitafusion. I chew up two. Don't go being greedy because they taste kind of good. So don't go thinking you eating gummy bears and chew up a whole handful because we might not hear from you for a few days. Because melatonin, and it's a natural sleep though. It doesn't like knock you out like how if you drink, take a couple shots before bed. It don't do that. It's not that effect. But it definitely helps you naturally fall asleep. And I used to take they dissolved on your tongue, the melatonin that dissolves on your tongue, but I that taste was nasty. It didn't taste good to me, so I didn't buy any more of those. And like I said, I stopped taking it because I felt like I was going to end up being dependent on needing something to fall asleep. But at this point in life, I need to whatever I need. So as long as I can take something natural and it knocked me out, I'm going to do that because I don't like feeling tired and sleepy all the time from not sleeping. Because for a while, y'all, especially after I got sick, my sleep patterns was off. I told y'all before in a live, I'd be up in the middle of the night watching all kind of videos. I done learned how to cut hair. I done learned how to do silk press. I done learned how to fry chicken. I done learned how to do everything because I be up in the middle of the night watching all kinds of videos on YouTube. It's like, girl, go to sleep, but I can't. My body just will not. I could turn off everything, shut off, put the phone on silent, put it face down, turn off the TV, cover up any like little lights that might flash, and still be wide awake. I'm for real. I learned how to do a lot of stuff on YouTube because I be up. It's like, Angel, go to sleep. Why are you up? I can't sleep. I can't sleep. I will go downstairs, make a cup of herbal tea, try to drip it, just sleep don't come. Like, well, I'm up. So I really had to get something to knock me out. was like, you gotta go to sleep. Cause you already have puffy eyes. And not sleeping, you looking like you looking like you got beat up. And ain't nobody beating on me. So I definitely have to I have to do what I have to do to sleep. And you if you need to know where to get the black seed oil, July Wellness, check out julywellness.com. She has the links on there to all of her essential oils, all of her she does different herbal supplements like hormone balance, fibroid fighter, candida fighter, um, ashwagandha. She has like a bunch of different formulas on her website. So definitely check her out if you're looking for it. And like I said, that black seed oil is not to be played with because it you can definitely feel the effects when you take it. And over time you feel the health benefits of it. You do really start to feel better. And that's why I continue to take it. But I noticed that taking it every night, I had a lot of different pain. So I said, no, I can't. I need because I know that my body has I have a lot of ailments. So I didn't really care for the pain. So it's like I'm gonna cut it down to like 3 days a week, 3 nights a week. So I'm starting to ramble now, y'all. So I'm gonna go on and get out of here because I'm sleepy. I'm actually sleepy, and it's just a little bit after 8 o'clock. Look, I ain't mad at Nene though. She said she gonna find her sleep. I ain't mad at you, sis, because I feel you. And that's the thing. Like we gotta stop feeling like like it's something wrong with taking naps, y'all. Take a nap if you need a nap and you got time. Just close your eyes. But thank y'all so much. Thank you, Vern, Red Robin, Crystal Christine, Rico, Mrs. Naturally, Kenneth, the famous Kentucky fan, Nene Zeets, your girl Shay, aka James, Money 615, and Simply K Eats. Thank y'all so much for coming and hanging out with me. I appreciate y'all so very much. It means a lot to me to be able to come on here and interact with adults because y'all know I spend my days with my sons, and not that they're not adults, but they don't talk. They don't talk to me. They talk to their friends, but they don't have too much to say to me. So I appreciate being able to interact with y'all. I got to get StreamYards going again so that I can have people come up on the panel with me. I still need to set up my Zoom account that I talked about probably 2 months ago. I'm going to set that up though. I'm going to get my Zoom account set up so that I can just send out an invite, and that way we can just be in a Zoom, and you don't have to worry about your kids or anything like that. They can be there. They can be in the background. It's not a problem. It's not a problem for me on StreamYards. Like I, cause y'all know, sometimes I put my lives on private anyway sometimes. So, but either way, I'm going to get that done. And that's what I'm off. So I have time to really think and do things that I'm thinking of doing. So I am going to go ahead and get that set up. But again, thank y'all so much for coming and hanging out with me. And I will definitely see y'all in these YouTube streets tomorrow. And everybody have a good night. Stay safe. Shay, I'm here if you want to call me. Feel free to call me anytime. Text me anytime. Let me know. I'll be checking on you. But yeah, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm not going to forget.